So I'm very honored to present the indoor air quality initiatives against COVID-19 in the Philippines. But to put some brief context, Philippines is, unlike other first world countries, it's a lower and middle income class countries. Therefore, most Filipinos cannot afford to get sick. Therefore, they wanted to uh, uh, ano, um, get, how do you put this? They don't want to get sick, especially particularly on COVID-19. And with that said, they very much welcome the initiative on ensuring that the air is clean. So Filipinos care for the air that we share. And one of the research programs initiated by the government here is through the Center for Air Research and Urban Environment, so UPCare. You can look this up on the website, where we have previously deployed sensors, outdoor air quality sensors, and not only in indoors but also on outdoors. We have also developed schematics on how to conduct indoor air quality measurements, while at the same time we are also developing sensors and filters. So let's focus on the filters, because the reason why we are conducting research on filters, because there's a shortage, so particular this project 5 right here. So the reason why we have been developing filters is because not only that Filipinos are fascinated with horizontal boxes. So the moment that it was introduced in the Philippines, lots of people have been inquiring on how to make one. However, the main shortcoming is that the source of MERV 13 filters. So MERV 13 filters are not that quite abundant here in the Philippines. So it's very tough to find. So here, these are some of the details of my journey across Metro Manila, on which I look for. I literally scrambled to look for MERV 13 filters, and here are the filters that I got. And there's also a need to find an alternative for box fans, because box fans are not readily available also in the Philippines. So we opted to do instead PC fans. So this one right here, which can be sourced in the slums of Manila, while at the same time, we also tested making horizontal boxes using exhaust fans. And as a result, what we found out is those PC fans that we have bought in the slums of Manila, in Quiapo, they have high delivery rate, clean air delivery rate, but they are noticeably noisy. So as you can see here, the noise meter has been recording by about a noise of about 80 decibels. While at the same time, there's also a proposition to instead use HEPA filters for horizontal boxes. So if we combine that with exhaust fan, so you'll have this portable air purifier which you can deploy anywhere as long as there's an outlet. While also at the same time, you can also use the same schematic for the box fans for using the exhaust fans this time. So we have conducted horizontal box making activities back in April last year and in September last year. And what we found out are what we have produced are different variants of horizontal boxes. So this one uses small wall exhaust fans. This one uses larger wall exhaust fans, and this uses industrial exhaust fans. But particular interest is being put to these types of industrial exhaust fans. So what we have produced ultimately is this type of horizontal box. So courtesy of Professors Fortunato de la Peña Jr. and Professors Mark San Valentin, where they have produced their prototype on which they use these industrial exhaust fans, and they 3D printed the enclosure. So basically, this is a modular type of air purifier where users get to have the components, then they get to assemble the horizontal box themselves. And as to the cleaner delivery rate, so it's about 606 CFM, while also exhibiting less noise. So we have been improving upon this product, and at the end of the day, given the situation here in the Philippines, uh, Filipinos are very resourceful. It's just they need, not only Filipinos, but people in lower and middle income class countries have the necessary resources or manpower resources to conduct these types of activities. The only support that they need really is having supplied to these filters. And with that said, may I impart that may all of the filters of the mask and uh, filters of the air purifiers that we're using may filter all of the intermediate size aerosols that carry these respiratory pathogens in the air this 2023. And with that, I conclude my presentation.